high in the mountains of Northern California, the raging rapids of the Trinity River thunder. The Trinity is one of the country's premier locations for whitewater rafting, a sport where adrenaline flows nearly as fast as the water. Today, a group of 20 rafters and kayakers has set out to conquer the notorious river. Among them is a man with white water in his veins, John Lane.
Most of them had quite a bit of experience. Many of them were raft guides. Some of them had more experience than others, but there was nobody in that trip that hadn't done at least some Class 4 and 5 in the past.
A Class 6 river run is considered suicidal. Like rafting over Niagara Falls, the Trinity is rated only one level below that, at Class 5.
In Class 5, there's never stopping the action, and anything that goes wrong tends to go wrong fairly quickly.
John's job on this expedition is to capture all the action on videotape. He doesn't realize just how much action he's about to see. In one raft, a group of 6 people make it safely over the most perilous part of the run, with only one guy needing to be pulled out of the suit. They celebrate their success. But for the next group of 5 rafters who enter the gorge, there will be no celebration, only terror. The raft is trapped in what is known as a hydraulic, a powerful whirlpool that can form at the base of a waterfall. It's like being caught in a watery tornado, and once it has you, you're at its mercy. Despite wearing flotation vests, 3 of the rafters have been sucked underwater by the hydraulic. Then they are miraculously flushed several yards downstream. Now they're swept away like living driftwood. But there is help below.
We had about 8 or 9 people stationed at various intervals along the bottom of the rapid, and each one of them had what we call a safety rope.
The 3 men are soon pulled to safety, but 2 of their comrades, Don and Naomi, are stranded in the churning whirlpool above. The man and woman cling onto the spinning boat, but the powerful undertow finally gets its grip on Don and sucks him down. Naomi and the onlookers fear the worst, but seconds later, Don reappears. As he heads downstream to be rescued, Naomi frantically tries to follow him, but she is quickly sucked back toward the middle of the whirlpool. Naomi is trapped in a vicious cycle. When she's rotated upstream, she gets pounded by water from above. When she's on the downstream side, she must fight being sucked underwater, possibly to her doom.
There really was nothing I could do other than just hope that Naomi's experience and her equipment and the will of the river were going to let things unfold in a safe way.
But after moments of observing Naomi being battered in the hydraulic, John shouts out a surprising command.
Let go of the boat! Let go of the boat!
John suspects if Naomi lets herself be pulled down, she too will be flushed out like the others. But Naomi is afraid of being pulled under. She tries to fight the mighty current head-on, and fails yet again.
It's very obvious that each time that Naomi tries to swim, that she has less energy than she had the time before.
At this point, Naomi may lack the strength to swim to a safety line, even if she does get flushed out of the whirlpool.
Tell her to let go of the boat!
Spurred by desperation, Naomi tries to swim out of the hydraulic once more. And this time, John gets his wish. Now he can only pray he was right.
Jesus Christ!
John and everyone are relieved when Naomi finally reemerges, free from the deadly grip of the hydraulic. But her ordeal is far from over.
She still has to swim through a Class 5 rapid. She's not through the woods yet.
Now the question is, will the exhausted woman have the energy to grab one of the safety lines?
Because Naomi was so tired, she was sinking so low in the water that she passed every single person, with the exception of the very last guy.
Incredibly, the safety line is thrown right next to Naomi. Literally a life-saving lasso in her weakened state.
That was about a 60-foot throw, and he hit her right between the eyes. So if that rope had landed 2 feet away, I don't know if she could have got it. The most amazing throw I've ever seen in 16 years.
As Naomi recovers in one of the rafts, surrounded by her friends, she and everyone else marvel at the drama that has just unfolded. A sobering reminder that the Trinity River isn't a toy. It demands respect.
It really puts into perspective what we're capable of, which is really not a whole lot when faced with the fury and power of a Class 5 rapid.